Who am I is a question. Who am I is a question, you see. Why is it a question? Because it invites an introspection, isn't it? It's not just, not a mantra. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? No, it is it is an invitation to an introspection. So what is this introspection? Why this question? Who am I? Because I is your first knowing. Your most intimate reference is I, or I am. I. That's the first thing. I. Everyone existing is the first, whatever language you speak, whatever you know, it starts with this I am. If that I am is not there, nothing else can come. You cannot have an experience without I. It's the I that seems to have the experience. So therefore, the I is the most important. So it's inviting you to check it out. Why, who am I and not who are you? Because there can be no you or others before I. I is the first. It's relative to I that the sense you come. Actually, there's no you, there's only I, actually. Because all beings are aware only of I. So you come in when the I takes another body to be another self. But all selves, including an ant or a worm, have the intuition I. They know that they exist. I means I am or I exist. It's a powerful response you gave, but you must probe into it. Before you touch who are you, who are they, that's secondary. Primary must be who am I. If you solve who am I, you will know who you are. Not who you are to yourself, but who you are in God. You will disquestion. That's how powerful. Who am I? Then, where is the answer going to come from? Normally when we ask a question, we ask it to someone else. But this question is not who are you or who are they, it's who am I? What is the response to this question? It's an introspection question. What is I? I must be the experiencer. Before anything can be seen through the mind or the senses, it must report to this I. What is this I? It's there before everything else is the I. What is this I? This I, you may call it consciousness. Without consciousness, nothing exists or can be perceived. So all people are perceiving, now I'm saying report, I did this, I saw this person, I. They don't understand I. If you don't understand I, you don't understand anything else really. If you're told you're I, who are you? I'm John. It's enough. So for me, it's not enough. When you found out who am I, you have come to the very core of knowledge. Even I knows knowledge. I knows knowingness and ignorance. That's how powerful I is. It's the I that's falsely associated with I am this body, and I am a person. The body is 40 years old, so I am 40 years old. This I is no age. But taken as a person, it would say, I am 40 years old, I'm a man, I'm from Brazil, I'm from this. Then all of that starts. Because you confused your I with knowledge and all this stuff. That's what the power of this question. If you contemplate, if I is before anything else, so anything you see, this church, the trees, is all perceived by I. What knows I? There's awareness of I also. What is I? If you got up at 7 o'clock this morning at 6:59, what was your state? No I. No I. Still you exist. But the I, which is consciousness, also arose. When the I arose, you say, I'm up now, I'm awake. And then the I, the functioning I, comes into play. Can anybody follow me? Anybody lost yet? Only when the I as consciousness arises, then the world, the sense of myself as a living entity, relationship, time, all that comes with the arising of consciousness. With the arising of I comes the world. The world is contained in the I. I, or I am, and consciousness or beingness are all synonymous together. If I arises, it cannot be the absolute. If I arises, then it must arise in something that did not arise. What is that? So I say that is something before I am. Whatever is perceivable cannot be that which perceive it. So whatever comes through your mind or through the senses, it's not the ultimate. Can the ultimate be known? No, not with the mind. And if something cannot be known through the mind, how is it going to be known? So therefore I say, the ultimate cannot be known and it cannot be perceived. It is already there. Before knowledge comes, it is there. I am before the mind. The mind is not my enemy. It used to be. It still plays. I still have a dynamic activity and interest that still operates. You have to be very careful about this operation because, of course, life, by realizing the self, your body doesn't just drop away and die. The senses don't go away. They're going to function. So all is going to go. And you're going to have to be able to deal with that. And as a matter of fact, in fact, you're not dealing with it. You're going to use it as a mirror to keep reflecting. I am before this. But does not negating that, something is functioning in here. That realizing who you are, a functioning in the world still happens. Action, reaction, interactions are still happening. But they're not happening to you in quite the same way. It's happening to an idea that we may have of ourselves, but it's very different. The self doesn't need knowledge. It manifests knowledge as it's there. It manifests knowledge for when it expresses diversity and when it expresses individuality, that individuality needs a knowledge. And the highest use of that knowledge is to reflect back that awareness which cannot be seen. It sees, but nothing can see it.